No question about it. Thank
Here we
you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now Young, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Capella. Young up top, defended by Booker. Shots good from Young. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. Booker finds Paul. Young with the steal. Hawks passing it around. Driving the lane. Trains it from 9 feet away. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
And the wide open shot from Crowder hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Young. Capella at the elbow. Kicks to Reddish. Back to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
That free throw, no good.
Capella, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. Ayton finds Paul. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now the pass to Collins. Pass to Capella. Young from outside. Atlanta again missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Chris Paul. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
2 minutes.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Young outside. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on 8.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
No good from Booker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Young. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. On the wing, Bridges. That's a 2 from Paul. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns leading. Paul left side. He feeds it to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella finds Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Bridges with the steal. Paul passes to Bridges. He gets it up. And a closely contested, grit and trying first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
If anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Trae Young.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it out to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right side, Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Paul. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Young against Paul. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hawks ball.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. And Young kicks to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Can they get it? And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And so here's Phoenix. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Crowder finds Paul. Clock at 6. And here is Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton is screen on Young. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, you're a former player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
That's his first personal
They
foul.
haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Nader. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Young outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Stolen by Collins. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Collins. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Nader. Johnson outside. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Payne finds Johnson.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Young's shot is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. And join us right back here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
It could be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Right, the pass to Chang. Gallinari outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
No surprise, throughout his career, about half of Gallinari's shots have been from 3.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Williams looking around. Shoots from the high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Suns trailing. Payne in the post. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson kicks to Nader. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Shamet with it. Now guarded by Gallinari.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Right outside. Gallinari against Johnson. From deep, Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Payne passes to Shamet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Shamet's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Chang. Right side Williams. Here's Gallinari. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Here's Nader. No good from outside. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Hunter kicks to Zhang. Wright looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Shamet with it. He's against Williams. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Passes it to Nader. Takes the three. Traps in the tray. Nader's got 8.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Right outside. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Williams finds Wright. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Payne passes to McGee. Johnson outside. In the corner. Shamet with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Gallinari on the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Wright. Jang with the screen for Wright. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Into the lane. The pass to McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Phoenix foul. Cameron
This
Payne.
is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Young.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead, up 1. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair, and it's Reddish in at the small forward. Call against Young. Now, here's Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And Trae Young hits from deep. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Oh, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Capella the pass to Reddish. Capella sets a screen for Reddish to the inside and stolen by Ayton. Booker against Bogdanovich. Pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Paul goes in. Feeds to Ayton. Rebound by the Hawks.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Young up top, defended by Paul. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Atlanta leading by 4. Inside, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Ball against Young. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Sweet move. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. The drive by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball against Young.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Capella.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
First team foul.
It's the first that gives them the lead.
The line for the Hawks. Clint Capella. 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Atlanta is shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. This is it to Capella. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. All against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. All against Young. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And they're moving it up. And Booker kicks to Ayton. The dish to Crowder. Paul against Young. The turnaround. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Bogdanovich looking around. 4 on the clock. Capella with a screen on Paul. The Hawks again can't hit. Bridges outside. This is to Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
in the valley for winning basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff, Allen. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
For 3, O'Neal. Crowder grabs the miss. And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. The drive by Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
And here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Mitchell against Booker. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Outside Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. That one goes. Count it.
A phenomenal effort. Bogdanovic takes his time despite not having a lot of clock left. That's a really smart play.
Crowder outside from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
That shot is good by O'Neal. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Out to Bridges. For 3, Booker. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. It's good.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Paul passes to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Paul. Can't hit from in close. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah leading. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Let's go with a 3.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Going inside. Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from 3.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Paul against Conley. Now Mitchell takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Paul against Conley. Bridges passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Driving inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Utah, the rebound. Gobert. He's off on that one. Call against Gobert. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, this is coming up.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. In transition, here come the Suns. And the basket by Bridges.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Count it. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. For 3, Bridges. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Rebound by Bogdanovich, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. The kick out to Johnson, pass to Shaman, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Brent, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
And they go to the intentional foul. A line change here for Utah. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Pass to McGee. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. It's Nader on the wing. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Payne, pass to Johnson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Payne. And Clarkson, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Payne against Clarkson. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple of minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Payne against Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Gay outside. It's stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Nader, good. And the Suns lead by 4.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Azubuike. Whiteside against McGee. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payne. And the shot falls short that time. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Back to Gay. Misses from close range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. Utah trailing here. Pass to Gay. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Now Mitchell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Bogdanovich against Paul. It's deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Here's Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 6.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. To the middle. Up top, Bridges. He's got 9. Here's Paul. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron. The Suns leading. Booker finds Bridges. Here's Crowder. Here's Paul. Inside, here's Ayton, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And an intentional foul right there. Phoenix making some changes.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Conley against Payne. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Payne. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Conley. And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nader. Shot clock at 5. Outside Payne. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Utah. And so they foul intentionally. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Third team foul.
Clarkson against Payne. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Clarkson for 3. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne pass to Johnson. Now here's McGee. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ingles, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Now here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Stolen by Payne. Up top, McGee. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Abdel Nader, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Payne against Conley. Here's Shamet. Here he goes.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Browder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Paul in for Payne.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Here's Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bridges outside. Pass to Shaman. 4 on the clock. Outside Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shaman.
Devin Booker.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
O'Neal misses. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Jazz ball.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. Shots blocked.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul against Conley. Right side Booker to the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 7.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. To stop the drought. Bogdanovich, no good. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Bridges outside. Now Crowder. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Bogdanovich, that's good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. No good on the triple. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From deep, Conley.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
And Crowder with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Gobert, stolen by Ayton. Crowder outside. Sinks it from distance. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Man, what focus? I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat.
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And the shot goes in.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Bridges misses. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Bridges, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Pass to Robinson. There's the triple. Crowder pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson on the wing. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Miami with a new 14. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And there's another one for the Heat.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the pass to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Robinson goes in. 3-pointer. Butler. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Crowder. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Paul. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Bridges shot. Good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Butler. That one doesn't go. Bridges with some nice defense.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
to the inside, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Butler finds Adebayo.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Heat trail by 6. And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. Passes to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Yep, that one goes in there. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Knocked loose. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker outside. The tray. Miami grabs the miss. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Paul out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. The putback, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got his first points of the night.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Lowry. Going inside, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Paul dishes to Crowder. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Robinson on the wing. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Back to Payne. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. They trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
The Heat trail by 10. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Shamit's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hero from long range. Offensive rebound Heat. Pass to Strus. Here's Oladipo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. .41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Payne. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. Strus passes to Hero. Out to Morris. On the wing, Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's Strus with the rebound. Hero on the wing. Driving inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
31.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
19.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Hero. And a missed layup. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Heat. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with the completely new group on the floor.
Substitution.
On defense, the Suns. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lowry for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
3-point field goal.
Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the paint. Here's Butler. Bridges with the board. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back. Three-pointer, Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now. Trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of range.
Paul passes to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer. All right, fans, that was your son.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Crowder is screen on Lowry. Here's Paul. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Miami with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Over Ayton.
2 minutes.
Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Robinson for 3.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Bridges attacking. And Adebayo sends it back. Back to Ayton. Three-pointer. Crowder. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Tucker can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 4. Paul with the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 5.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Robinson finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A big man with a big finish.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Suns call time here. And the Heat with some changes.
Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's Shamet missing.
Your son's Dancers Dance Team.
Stolen. Here's Payne. It's stolen by Oladipo. Shamet with the steal. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trying to get open is Johnson. The shot by Nader, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
McGee, the pass to Shamet. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Heat substitution.
Paul against Lowry. And there's the pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Bridges left side. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A baseline J. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul kicks to Booker. And stolen by Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Robinson.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. For 3, Bridges. That shot is off.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Pass to Hero to take the lead. They grab their own miss. Tucker can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Second team.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
Jay Crowder.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Booker with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Lowry passes to Hero. And stolen by Booker. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges against Butler. He takes it in. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Bridges for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Bridges outside. Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Paul, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Robinson's checked in for Miami.
Duncan Robinson.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. That's tipped. Lowry passes to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Adebayo. Tucker dishes to Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Booker in the corner. Pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Tucker.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Stolen by Tucker. The dish to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Trying to end the drought. And again, it's the Heat missing. Stolen by Robinson. Lowry from outside. It doesn't go for him. So the Suns win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
2K Sports break. Allie, take it away.
Thanks.
Oh, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center. Capella with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The finish. Reddish misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Young against Paul. This one for three. Young misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Paul finds Crowder. And here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Bogdanovich. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Collins against Crowder. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. Second chance effort. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. There's Bogdanovich with the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Capella. It's tipped. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And here's Collins. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Reddish. Collins outside. Down low. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Bridges down low. Young's there. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. To the wing on the left. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. 4-3. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. He takes it in. Crowder outside. Bogdanovich against Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Young. Oh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Booker against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Outside Young. From downtown.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing. And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. That one a little long.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Out to the right wing. Ayton passes to Bridges. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Paul off the drive. The 3, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Booker's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Paul against Young. To the middle. Paul with a steal. On the break. Booker for 3. Back to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Young against Paul. They need this. And scoring inside is Young. Young's got his first 2 points.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Crowder outside. The kick out to Paul from behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I just love the ball movement. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Young. Count it.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And it's It's Atlanta scoring again. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And that one's good. Paul.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Bogdanovich finds Young. To the left side wing. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Young against Paul. From inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. Another shot. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over Booker. Bogdanovich, no good. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3-ball. And the Suns get another 3.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And so it's Phoenix looking in total control. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Nader in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Williams. Up top, Gallinari. Pass to Wright. Outside Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
Free throw good, Hunter. And he makes both free throws. Phoenix dominating the game. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. On target from range. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Williams passes to Hunter. From 9 feet out, and that one drops for him.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
Payne with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here he goes. Pass to Shamet. Out to the wing. Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Wright against Payne. Pass to Jang. Hunter on the wing. Back to Jang. Payne against Wright. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Dang's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Nader. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Right against Payne. Outside for Gallinari. Misses the three.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Nader's shot is off. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. From 7. The Suns clear it.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pass to Shamet. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Shamet's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Pass to Nader. A shot from the high post. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Jang, defended by Payne. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out to Bridges. Paul against Wright. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Wright. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 41 seconds left in the 3rd. That shot off. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And he nails the 3rd. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the call will be against John Collins.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. They trail by 18. And Paul gets it to go.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And Young, here we go. Puts it up from 15. Good work there as it goes.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Capella. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. There's Bogdanovich with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. Connects from downtown.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Reddish misses. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Young. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Reddish misses. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Booker to the paint. Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. To halt the run. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Crowder finds Bridges. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chris Paul.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Nice move. Oh, Paul with the block. Bridges outside. Stolen. Here's Reddish. Oh, Paul with the block. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Young from long range. He can't get it to go. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.
It's time for the NBA. D8.
Thank you.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Crowder sinks it after the cagey pump fake. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
On the clock. Here's O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closer. Lock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Outside, Crowder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Gobert plays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Stolen by Mitchell. Driving in. And the rejection by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Conley,
the pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Paul outside. Feeds to Ayton. Paul right side. Clock at 4. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Hangs in the air, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ball against Conley. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Good call, ball.
Here's Conley. Takes it inside. Gobert off on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And so it's...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now Ayton following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Ayton finds Crowder. Clock is at 3. Back to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 7. The dish now to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Conley's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Utah.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Paul looking over the floor. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Poked loose, and the Jazz with possession here. Jazz trail by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's the pass to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot by Crowder, no good. Over to the left wing. Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Booker in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 7 points in the game. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Now Bogdanovich. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And here is Conley after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Now Conley. He's got 5 to the middle. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And Gobert gets to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Ball against O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
First team foul.
Suns leading by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Out to Conley with the drive. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
11.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. Suns leading by 6. Here's Payne. Dishes it to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Whiteside. Azubuike with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Utah turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, here's Shamet. Ingles covering. Here's Nader. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Shamet, the pass to Nader. Back to Shamet. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Clarkson on the wing. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Now, here's Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side a screen. Clarkson dishes to Azubuike. And he gets the bucket. Now gets the 2-point Suns lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
McGee is screen on Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Gay. Drills it from outside. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And over time, Gay has gotten better from beyond that arc. I love seeing him shoot the ball with confidence from deep.
Lob pass to Clarkson. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Payne passes to Johnson. The feed now to McGee. Back to Johnson. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Azubuike. Payne kicks to Nader. Here's Payne. He's covered by Azubuike. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ingles. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
Johnson left side to stop the run. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Clarkson outside. Passes to Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. For the 3. And that one's good. Shamet's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Takes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payne kicks to Nader. Now here's Payne. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Paul.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest.
All right, look who's coming onto the court
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Conley against Paul. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. To the inside, Crowder with the steal. Paul outside. Inside, Ayton kicks it out to Paul. Booker with no one around, off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Ball against Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Booker in the corner. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. And the Suns lead by 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Thanks so much, David.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Conley against Paul. And it's Crowder, top of the key. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell, this is to Conley. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Phoenix leading by 5. Paul with the ball. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Paul left side. Booker against Mitchell. Ayton.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Paul against Conley. A drive by Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Crafty move. Back to Ayton. Paul finds it. And the wide open shot from Crowder bangs home the trifecta. Crowder's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Mitchell against Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Bridges misses. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Mitchell outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. From deep three-point range. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live. Hey, Allie. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler. Down low. In close. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Paul with it. And it's Robinson picking him up for 3. Booker. And the Suns get it back. Out to Bridges. To the wing. Right side. Paul passes to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Paul finds Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
They double team Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. That one is off. And Lowry with the defensive effort. And it's Miami's ball.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. Was able to cut him off.
Back to Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Stolen by Lowry. Fast break Miami. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. From deep 3-point range.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Will it go? Paul can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Suns timeout. Fans, welcome.
Here's Lowry.
Heat Dancer. All right, fans, that is your Miami Heat Dancer.
Pass to Butler.
Make some noise, fans.
Now here's Adebayo. Ayton with the defensive effort.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Paul gets it to go.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Outside Robinson, shoots over Booker. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Bridges outside. Paul against Lowry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Miami ball.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. Butler with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side, Paul. Up top, Bridges. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Crowder with a steal.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
That's good from Paul.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Lowry outside on the take. And here's Butler outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Tucker.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
No good from outside. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Robinson takes a 3. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Crowder, that's good.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Lowry left side. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Adebayo in the post. Is covered by Ayton. Adebayo, no good. And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. For 3, Booker. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
3 points.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Ayton with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. For 3, Booker. He buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Suns lead. Brett, you could light it up from 3-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep, dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Paul gets it to go.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
2 minutes.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Shot to end the cold streak. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Now Crowder. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Tucker inside. He's against Crowder. Adebayo sets a screen. Tipped. Out to Lowry. Shoots over Paul. Boom! Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
The Suns leading. There's the drive. Denied by Adebayo. Robinson against Booker. It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Here's Robinson. Right side, Butler. Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Pass to Shamet. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Picked his pocket. Inside. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Tyler Hero.
Oladipo against Payne. Now here's Johnson. And too long on the shot.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Can't hit that one. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Pass to Oladipo. Driving inside. Here's Strus. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside Payne. Here's Nader. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Payne against Oladipo. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns trailing on the break. Back to Dedmon. Hero outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Tipped away. Johnson with it. Hero picks him up. And here's Payne. Nice move. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Hero outside. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Heat.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
4-3. Nader's shot is off. Miami with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Here's the 3. Hauled in by McGee. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Outside Paul. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Paul's gotten his third basket of the night.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Adebayo, a screen on Ayton. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. 6 to shoot. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Phoenix has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ball against Lowry. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Lowry to pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. And Lowry is good for 3. And the Heat lead by 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Lowry against Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Paul passes to Crowder.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Adebayo with it. Out to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Outside for Booker. To the right side. And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Ayton. And another shot with 1 on the clock. Outside for Booker. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. They shoot again. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Heat lead by 4.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Paul. He can't get that one to fall. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Robinson on the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop it.
For 3, Robinson. And the 3-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Butler passes to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
For 3, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Tucker. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Ayton passes to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Tucker. So it's Miami picking up the win. This one, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.